Hello guys and welcome back to another Railroad Series review. I'm here with Henry is Great 15, Johnny. Say hello.
Hello.
And today we are doing yet again another fail episode. One of our hardest things is picking an episode to do, so if you guys think we should do one over another, throw it in the comments. You were about to say something, Johnny?
Nah, I'm good.
Alright, so we have no idea about this episode. I think I watched the first 10 seconds. And so are you ready to watch this, Johnny?
Ready or not. Here, Rock.
Alright.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So 3, 2,
1,
go!
Bananas!
Pop goes Thomas. It was summer on the island of Sodor.
It always has to start with it is summer,
Engines
it is
puffed
winter,
and
it is
chuffed
something.
happily in the
You would
sunshine.
think they'd be pulling something in the middle of the freaking
The
day.
children were
Yeah.
excited.
What's the point of a
Today
railroad
was their summer
if
picnic
you don't
in the
actually pull
Whispering
something?
Woods.
Like, it's just wasting money sending engines around.
Thomas
That's like
was
every
excited
time. I freak
too.
out about it.
He had a very
it.
special.
This is the
Special-
lemonade
really?
for the school picnic, Thomas.
Are you
You
serious?
must take it to
Lemonade.
Whispering Woods Halt.
For a school
Yes,
picnic,
sir.
is that it? How
Thomas had
unprofitable
never
is that?
carried lemonade before. He puffed proudly out of Knapford Station.
Really? He's carrying bottles of lemonade.
On the way,
This
Thomas
is just
went
so
over some bumpy
unrealistic.
track.
Sizzling fireboxes!
Rattle, rattle, shake, shake went the lemonade in Thomas's
this
freight
is-
car.
This is just too
And
bad
then-
to watch.
Pop went one of the
This
corks.
is so horrible.
Thomas couldn't see what had made the popping sound.
Are you serious?
Lemonade's not
you
fizzy.
serious?
It doesn't go pop.
That noise was very funny.
Are you serious,
Thomas
Thomas?
stopped
You're
at
so
a junction.
stupid.
The Whispering Woods halt is
And
straight
so-
ahead.
And the fact that
But
you're adopted
if
is
I
also
take
really
the
funny,
left
Thomas.
track, it's bumpier. Maybe then I'll hear the funny popping noise again.
Engines don't have control
like
of which
that.
way they can go. It's not like I'm gonna move the rails before I roll on
So,
them.
Thomas took
It's
the
completely
left
the
track.
signal man. Like that's
Okay, we get it.
defying the laws of
The
physics.
track was very bumpy.
Whoa! If I bounce along
you-
the track,
are you stupid,
perhaps that
Thomas?
sound will soon come back.
Are you
the
stupid?
sound that makes me smile and
Why is there
giggle
bumpy
when I
track? There should
puff
be
on
no-
tracks that jiggle.
Oh God, this is just so
Rattle, rattle, shake, shake, wobble the lemonade.
What the?
Pop,
Who
pop,
comes up
pop,
to Sharon
burst the
Miller's
corks.
Go Suck Go Suck a Dick? Sharon Miller, Go Suck a
That
Dick.
sound makes me
Thomas.
very happy.
Whoever
You're
came
getting
up
to
with
be
this
100
idea-
years
Then
old.
Thomas
You're
saw
laughing
Mr.
over
over
the
a
Bubbles
right
look
corner.
around.
going pop.
He was
Shut up!
going to the school
Hey, shut up!
picnic too.
Whoever
Hello,
got the
Mr.
frickin'
Bubbles?
writing for this,
Isn't
this
this the
episode, they just
funniest
need to
noise
die.
you've
They need
heard?
to just go die. Mr.
A
Bubbles.
popping cork hit Mr. Bubbles. It knocked his big
That's
red
just
nose
so
off.
pathetic. It's funny.
But Thomas didn't know he'd knocked off Mr. Bubbles' red nose.
That's really
He
a
was
tortoise in
too
the sky,
busy
not a
thinking about the
toolbox.
next bit of bumpy track.
Again, another theory. Mr. Bubbles is really the doctor.
That was
Boom, boom,
fun.
boom.
I know where
Mr.
there's
Bubbles
some
is also
even
known as a
bumpier
monkey
track
that Michael
ahead.
Jackson used to own.
That
just
means
saying.
more funny popping.
This track was very bumpy
Again.
indeed.
Trains would have accidents if they could control their speed
If
over
I
this
bounce along the
maintenance
track,
track.
perhaps that
They
sound
need some,
will
like,
soon
sort of
come back.
repair of
The
vehicles
sound
going
that
on that
makes
track
me
or else.
smile and
So-
giggle
Yeah.
when I puff on tracks that jiggle.
Tracks like that would have a
Rattle,
speed.
rattle,
God,
shake,
rhyme.
shake,
Did you
wobble
hear that
the
rhyme a second
lemonade.
ago? And that one there?
Pop, pop,
It's
pop,
just
ping the cork. Right into a field of pigs. The pigs were
Pop goes
surprised
Tom
as
is
corks
Oh,
dropped and plopped
goes
into
the
the mud
diesel.
around them.
Why aren't we watching Pop Goes
What
the
a
Diesel right
jolly
now?
noise!
Then Thomas saw some
Go ahead,
bakers.
Jesus, mother.
They were waiting outside the bakery. They were waiting for Emily. Emily was coming to pick up the cakes for the picnic.
Is that Hitler again?
Isn't
One
this
on the
the
right.
funniest
That is
noise
Hitler.
you've heard?
That is Hitler. Hitler's
Hitler
saying.
again.
Corks hit the
That's
bakers.
Hitler again.
And
So
the
Hitler
cakes.
is a
Destroying
baker,
the cakes.
and he is also,
All the cakes
and he's
were
also a
spoiled.
soccer player. How interesting!
But Thomas still
Hitler's
didn't
taking over
notice.
the island of Sodor with cakes.
He was too busy thinking about
It's
the
hypnotist
next
cakes
bit
and
of bumpy
propaganda.
track.
What are these people? I swear, what is Hit doing?
If I take this track,
I have a conspiracy theory now.
the bumpiest track
Hitler's
on the
run by
whole
Nazis.
Sodor.
Or Hits run by Nazis.
H.I.T.
If I bounce along the
Entertainment is
track,
run by
the sound will
Nazis.
What the
smell.
hell, Hitler?
The
That's
sound that makes me smile
Hit
and
stands
giggle
for Hitler
when I puff on
Entertainment. Oh
tracks
god.
that jiggle.
Oh god. Hits Hitler Entertainment.
Rattle, rattle, shake, shake,
Oh my God.
jiggle the lemonade.
We're uncovering something big here, Johnny.
Pop, pop, pop the corks. Then Thomas saw James.
I didn't know lemonade was so
James was
fizzy
taking
anyway.
the children
Lemonade
to
isn't
the
supposed to be
picnic.
fizzy.
The lemonade isn't fizzy, it shouldn't burst. If it's
Hello,
sparkling
James.
lemonade,
Isn't
maybe.
this noise the
But
funniest
still, why
noise you've
is it
heard?
being carried in
But
the
James
open
didn't think it was
container?
funny at all when a cork bounced off
And
his
do you know
shiny
what
red
else? They just
paint.
had, they had soda, but of
Flat
course soda
my funnel.
isn't really
What
healthy
was
for
that?
those kids, so they couldn't do it.
Just no to this horse.
Then there was trouble.
They're trying to
Well,
not
I'm
hide
stalkers
hit the
how to
signal.
make
Oh
the
god, they're
diabetes.
targeting
He
the
was
signal
so
man, not the
surprised
signal
he
man.
pulled the wrong lever.
It was
The
all a
tracks
strategy.
changed. James
It was
was
all
sent
strategy.
into
Are you,
a
is he
siding.
really that stupid?
James bumped the buffers.
Really?
Luckily, no one was hurt. But
Of course.
still, Thomas didn't notice. He was having a
It'd be funny if they
wonderful
were
time.
though.
How
It
bumpy
would have made a
is
great
this track?
storyline.
There's
At
part
last,
of me, I
Thomas
think
arrived
they're
at
only using the
Whispering
bumpy
Woods
track
Vault.
for the
Sir
marketing
Topham Hatt
reasons.
wasn't
No.
happy.
Thomas, you have caused confusion and delay.
Thank God there's
Mr.
one line there.
Bubbles has lost his nose. Now he
That's
will be
why
late.
he's causing
When
confusion
Emily
and
arrived
delay.
to pick up the cakes,
It wasn't
they were
because he did
spoiled.
unrealistic
James
clothes.
has
It was
bumped the buffers,
God.
and the
Just
bottles
no.
in your freight car have lost their corks. The lemonade is all gone.
Suddenly,
Oh, there's
the
one
very
with the
last
cork.
cork
Look, there's
popped and
course.
knocked Sir Topham Hatt's hat right off his head. Sir Topham Hatt was surprised.
Do you
Thomas
have anything
gasped.
to say about this?
Cinders and ashes. The funny
For Topham
popping
Hatt
sound that
should
made
look
me
into buying a
laugh
wig with that.
must have been the corks. This is all
Mr.
my
Egghead
fault,
over here.
sir.
He does have it.
Thomas felt terrible.
You know, I could.
Now the children
He has a
couldn't have
squash
their
head.
picnic.
I could put this
You
right,
see a
sir.
squash?
Thomas pumped his pistons and chuffed quickly away.
And Thomas has wasted a good $1,000
First,
today so
Thomas
far.
puffed to the bakery.
Someone should add up how much money Sharon Miller
The
has
bakers
wasted.
had baked more
hypothetically.
cakes, and they were loaded onto
here's
Thomas's freight cars.
Hitler always
Then
comes here.
Thomas chuffed
Oh,
an apple
reliable
for more
Hitler.
lemonade.
Hitler might have killed some people, but still he came through.
He saw
He
Mr.
come
Bubbles. Mr. Bubbles had bought a new red nose.
I'm
According to some
sorry
doctors
about your
who time
nose,
travel
sir.
Back in time,
And I'm sorry I made you late.
Nose was just
Now,
falling there.
may I take you to
In
the
the gutter.
picnic?
Thomas, you're not
That's a
sorry about
splendid
Mr. Bubbles'
idea,
nose.
Thomas.
You're not. You
The
are really
narrator
not sorry.
voices Mr. Bubbles. It's just so awesome.
Soon, Thomas was steaming back to Whispering Woods Hall.
You know he's not sorry. You can say you're not sorry, Thomas.
On the
There's
way,
really a
all the
scene
times
Thomas
called
told Mr.
Mr.
Bubbles
I'm
all about
serious.
the
All the
popping
times that
corks.
Thomas screwed up, and all the
They
seasons
made a very funny
that was
sound.
that Hitler that
It made me
that
laugh.
hit
It
ran
made me happy.
the show or
Soon,
Sharon Miller wrote
Thomas,
stories.
you will
Like
hear a
you
sound
know,
that
Thomas
makes
is
you
not
feel
sorry deep down
even
inside. You know,
happier.
Sharon Miller is
Oh my
not sorry
God.
deep down
Thomas
inside.
was puzzled.
I just realized something, Johnny.
What?
Hitler replaced
This
the
time
Topham
at the
Hatt
junction,
with a mindless
Thomas took
drone.
the flat track straight to Whispering
Who
Woods
is
Hall.
screwing over the railroad so Hitler can have full control.
Thomas
of the
arrived at Whispering Woods Hall just in
Sort of a
time.
shame, but you know what? It's
Not
whatever.
one of the
Is there
corks
only
had
one
popped.
song on
The
Silver?
children saw Thomas had brought Mr. Bubbles and the cakes.
There's only one song on Silver, seriously.
Thomas listened to the
But you
children
do have
laughing
but the kids
and
do have to
cheering.
factor in the fact
No.
that
Now,
Thomas was the reason why they
is
fell
the
into the buffers and
happiest
got
sound of
whiplash.
all.
They do have to keep in mind
You're
that
right, Mr. Bubbles.
Thomas was the reason why their picnic was delayed,
Thomas laughed
and they were
loudest
also,
of
and they also
all.
have to take into consideration that Mr. Jackson Bubbles over there, didn't want to. If it wasn't for Thomas, Mr. Bubbles, ugh.
Johnny,
that was horrible.
I just realized this. That, when H.I.Tler Entertainment took over, they changed every single song into that one song because it really has a hidden message, a Hitler propaganda message behind it.
And what's that?
It's encoded with Hitler propaganda, the main
Hitler
theme.
propaganda.
Okay, so this is...
And you know what? From watching the episodes, I do have a little urge now to become fascist. I don't know what that means. I don't know if this is a good thing. This is definitely not a good thing. But after watching a few hit episodes on this show that we do, I'm sort of feeling a sort of a bit of fascism. So I'm sort of, I don't know what this is or whatever, but ugh. Like there's seriously something behind.
Yes.
There's seriously something behind the Hitler Entertainment.
Yeah. Well, other than the Hitler
So besides
part,
the fact that we did find out some very important conspiracy theories about the show and everything, I do say that the episode in itself was very horrible and it is not a good watch.
yeah, other than the Hitler part, it's just like every other generic season 13 to 16 episode, which is completely mindless, wasting thousands of dollars through idiotic nonsense. Now, I completely recommend not watching it, unless you want to do more about this Hitler propaganda research. Alright, so...
But besides that, there's nothing more besides, Hitler is really the destroyer of Tom's the Tank Engine, and that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Don't forget Sharon Miller, too. Don't forget Sharon Miller, too. She can go suck a dick.
Alright, so...
Just saying.
On that note, thank you for watching this, and if you have any episodes at all, any good episodes, any bad episodes, any episodes you want us to do, just pop it in the comments and we'll get to it. Alright,
So thank you for watching.
Out.